Hi, I'm Jessa Wolteisen, and welcome to Exploring Ames. Today, we're at the 2013 Ames Eco Fair. Come on, let's check it out. Well, we're out here at the Eco Fair today with Lyle Ames from the Water Pollution and Control Department. Lyle, can you tell us a little bit about what you do with water pollution and control?
Yeah, I'm actually the water plant superintendent, and I've been doing this for a couple of years now. We've got a staff of 10 people here at the water plant. The water plant is one division of the Water and Pollution Control Department. We've got the water plant division, we've got the wastewater plant division, we've got our laboratory services division, which does laboratory work for both the water plant and the wastewater plant. And we've got our water meter division, which maintains all the meters out in the distribution system.
So what are you guys doing out here at the Eco Fair today?
We have booths set up for both water and wastewater. If I can turn around here a little bit, we've got our Smart Water booth, which promotes smart irrigation practices, which is very important to us at the water plant. We've got our water and pollution control display here. And one of the highlights there is they've got a platinum award for 23 straight years of 100% compliance on the regulatory test. So that's really impressive. That's actually the third longest streak in the nation, so they're really proud of that, and it should be. And we've got a little bit more about the wastewater process, and right here beside us is actually something pretty neat. We're in the process of designing a new water treatment facility. That's the big project that's going to take up a lot of our time over the next 5 years plus even. And what you're seeing here is actually a model of that. You're taking a tour of this water treatment facility before it's even been built, so this has really been a helpful aspect for us in the plant design.
Sounds like a really great model that you've got here. Can you tell us a little bit more about that project going on with the new water plant?
Yeah, like I said, we're in the final design phase, and we hope to finish up final design in about a year. We want the project to bid in the summer of 2014, and construction may begin late 2014 is our best estimate, and we want to move in about hopefully 4 years from right now, 2017. That's what we're shooting for. It's kind of tough to judge exactly, but that's our goal.
A lot of exciting things going on. Yeah. You mentioned something about water conservation. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, just like the electric department, water peak demands really dictate a lot of the capacity of our plant and so forth. So what's really important, what really drives our demand in the summer is irrigation. When it gets dry like it did last year, people really start irrigating their lawns, and our Smart Water booth has a lot of information, smart irrigation tips, even rain gauges, things like that really help us out by keeping the peak demand out or down. And again, just like electric, that's important to us. So we have a lot of educational things that we want the public to come check out.
Well, it sounds great. It sounds like you've got a lot going on at Water Pollution and Control. Thanks for talking with us today, Lyle. Well, we're at the Eco Fair here with Don Kahn from Electric Distribution. It's good to see you, Don.
It's great to be here. It's great.
Can you tell us a little bit about the booth that Electric's got out here today?
Oh, we've actually got two booths. One is Smart Energy, and that's all of our rebate programs, all of the things that you can do to help save energy. And then we have our regular electric booth.
And Don, it looks like you've got a guest out here today. Can you introduce him to us?
Well, this is my son Alex, so he's helping us out here today at the Eco Fair.
Great. You're learning a little bit about energy conservation, Alex?
Yes.
That's excellent. All you say one word. You say one word and that's it. Okay.
So your Smart Energy booth, to do with a little bit of energy conservation. I know you're doing some home energy audits.
Oh, energy audits are a big thing right now. We have a gentleman that does the standard energy audit, but we've added two new unique features to it. One is called a blower door test, where they literally check to see how tightly wrapped your home is. The other thing then is we do what's called an infrared test, where we'll look for leaks and things like that.
So if residents are interested in having these tests done on their house, how can they sign up for that?
Well, if you're out here today, the gentleman, Jim Clark, that does it is literally giving you a time when he'll come out to your house, so he can set and schedule it right away. If you're not out here today, call up on the energy guy. That's 239-5177, Steve Wilson. He'll get you scheduled.
Thanks so much for talking with us today, Don.
Thank you.
Well, we're at the Resource Recovery booth here with Lori Hansen. It's good to see you today, Lori.
Good to see you too.
So what does the Resource Recovery plant got out here at the Eco Fair today?
Well, we've got our fabulous toothpaste tube squeezers because we like to squeeze everything we can out of our waste, you know. But we also have a poster that shows folks if they're doing traditional recycling, that garbage is not coming to us then, or that recycling material doesn't come to the plant to get recycled. That goes to Green Star Recycling in Des Moines, and then it moves out further points around the United States for that traditional recycling. But if you use your single stream garbage can, it all comes to us at the Resource Recovery plant.
So you talked a little bit about single stream recycling. Can you explain a little bit about that for us?
Yes, instead of having a bin for your plastics, a bin for your cardboard and your paper and your cans, we say just use your garbage can. Put everything in that same old garbage can. It'll make its way to us at the plant. The only thing we don't want you to put in the garbage is the glass. And for that, we have bright yellow bins at the grocery stores around town, also at Resource Recovery Plant, for you to deposit your glass.
A lot of great information from the Resource Recovery plant today. Thanks so much for sharing with us.
Thank you.
Well, now we're here with Pat Sowers. And Pat, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing here at the Eco Fair today?
Sure. We are promoting the city's Public Works Department. They have a smart watershed program. And so we're looking at practices that people can do in their yards to try and infiltrate more rainwater, to have less runoff off of their yards, which will improve our local streams and our local lake as well. I'll talk about those programs in a little bit, but we are also giving away free trees, so stop by. We were giving out prairie plants, but they went very, very quickly. So a little more about the rebate programs. The Public Works Department, through the Smart Watershed program, has a rebate program for rain barrels, for rain gardens, but we are now offering two new programs, one for soil quality improvement and the other for native landscaping. The soil quality improvement is essentially trying to aerate the lawn, top dress with compost, and then reseed over the top. And as a result of doing that, you will improve your soil quality. There's less runoff, you fertilize less and water less, so it improves your yard. The second one for native landscaping, you can take a small area of your yard, convert it to prairie, or you could plant gardens with prairie plants or woodland plants if you have a shady yard. And those plants have nice deep roots, and so they in themselves improve soil quality. So when it rains out, the water infiltrates in the soil, there's less runoff, and we're protecting our streams.
So these plants that you've got out here today are something that the folks can plant and help with that water conservation?
Yes, these happen to be trees, but the prairie plants that we did have can be used in sunny areas that have deep roots, some of them down to 8 feet or deeper, and they just essentially help improve the soil quality. They are very disease resistant. They require very minimal maintenance.
So you also do a little bit with a rain barrel program, is that correct?
Yes, the city does offer a rain barrel rebate program. It's a cooperative program between Public Works, the Smart Watershed program, and Water and Pollution Control, their Smart Water program. $50 rebate, so you can purchase whatever rain barrel you want from whomever, and then bring in the receipt, fill out the application form, submit that to the city. They'll approve it. Once approved, they'll send you a check for that $50. So it's a great program.
So if residents have missed the Eco Fair but still want to participate in some of these rebate programs, how can they get more information?
They could contact the Public Works Department. Specifically, they could talk to Jake Moore, who's the stormwater coordinator there. And we do have a rain garden workshop coming up in April that we're partnering with Ryman Gardens, so if they want to learn more about the rain gardens, but we'll also talk a little bit about the native landscaping and soil quality or in soil improvement rebates as well. So they could feel free to contact us for more information.
For more information on any of the programs or rebates you've seen on today's show, visit cityofames.org. Well, thanks for joining us today, and maybe next time I'll see you out there, exploring Ames.